Hey guys, what's up? It's Dustin and welcome back to the PotterWatch channel. So today we're going to be unboxing the Cherry Wallis Curation of Magical Curiosities. This is a box that is powered by Geek Gear. They worked together to put this box out. I've had it for a few weeks now, a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I just haven't had time to sit down and film it, and I knew this is one that I wanted to film. So inside this box there are going to be 7 items from what I can remember, an item for each of the books or each of the movies. I read somewhere where I thought it was going to be 7 replicas, but I don't know if that was actually ever said. But we are going to go ahead and get in here. I know this cost around $55, $60 to get this to the US. I did buy it with my own money. I was not paid to make this review, and all opinions will be of my own. So when we open it up, this is what we look like. And we have 2 pieces of paper on top here. And they're the same piece of paper. I'm sure that was just an accident. So it says, I hope this letter finds you well and that the owl that delivered it arrived safely. I also hope that this box didn't end up in the wrong hands, as I will likely get into trouble for exposing our kind to the Muggle world. If you're reading this, I wanted to say a big thank you for all of your support with the curation of magical curiosities. As always, P.S. By the way, the bird bites. So we got 2 of those. I know there was some people that had a chance to get, I think it was like 200, they said, signed cards from Cherry. I think they were like Hogwarts Express tickets or something like that. But when we get past the little things, we have some tissue paper here, and it is winged keys and lightning bolts. So we'll put that off to the side. And then we get down to the little wiggly worms, which we're going to go ahead and take off. All right. I have seen some spoilers from the Facebook group that I run that is dedicated to Harry Potter boxes. So I know some of the things that are going to be in here, but I will try and go as in order as humanly possible, so that you guys can see it as it would be per year. So the first thing I see here is a little stone. In the video that I saw, it was wrapped up with twine, which I don't see. I found my twine. It was in the wiggly worms. They stole it. So this would have been wrapped around here. I'm sure it just came off in transit, but it would have been wrapped around here. I'll put it back on there later, to look like the actual stone from book 1. I think I saw somewhere where she said she had never seen a stone done in a box before, but we actually did the stone in the Azka box in February, and we sent it to her, but I guess she just forgot it was in there. So that is what it looks like. It is a resin or a hard plastic, I'm not really sure, but it is just one color and really bright. It'll look good on the shelves up there. So that is the year 1 item. Moving on to year 2, I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to grab the next thing I see, which is tea. It is a time-turning tea. It is white tea, flavorings, coconut chips, sweet blackberry leaves, rose petals, cornflower petals, marigold petals, and sunflower petals. Got a lot of petals in here. And it is a passion fruit infused tea, and on the little saucer there you can see the little time turner. This was one of the items that wasn't so well received online, it seemed like, because there are a lot of other things that you could have done to like replicate a whole movie versus a tea. But it is a very strong smelling like fruit tea, so I feel like this would be a good iced tea. I get a magical subscription box that is all about tea. It's so if you love tea, the Magical Neep Tea Shop, they have a box that is simply themed around tea. So and a ton of other stuff. So go to my channel, check it out. There's an unboxing there, and you can go see what the tea's about. But next we have, so that was year 3. This is year 4, I'm going to assume. It is a Yule Ball item. So from the Triwizard Tournament, we have a pin. It is pumpkin juice. So there's 3 different bottles. I'm going to assume they're different flavors. You can see the pumpkins on top. And I saw in a video where someone had shown that the tops, you can't really see it there, are see-through to where you, like where it's not completely full, so you can see through the top. That's really cool. It's a hard enamel pen, and for a Geek Gear pen, this pen is actually pretty great compared to what they usually have. So we have our year 4 item. Our year 5 item is going to be right here. And it is, okay, let me show you the box, because Geek Gear always does a good job with their boxes. So it says Herbology on it, and you can see the windows to the greenhouse, and a little Herbology sign there. So their boxes are always really cool. And then, of course, from the greenhouse, we get the Mimbulus Mimbletonia. So this is Neville's plant. We see it in the beginning of the 5th book, so the Order of the Phoenix, when Harry gets on the Hogwarts Express, and Hermione and Ron, who he always travels with, have become prefects. So they have to go to the prefect's carriage. He ends up in a carriage with Neville, Luna, and Ginny. And Neville, of course, has his Mimbulus Mimbletonia, and it shoots stink sap all over everyone. And Cho Chang comes by, and then everyone's just really embarrassed. So I think this item looks a lot like it's not huge, but it's a better size than it looked in the video I was watching. So this may end up being my favorite item in the box, probably. Moving on to year 6. Year 6, I believe, is this. So we have an envelope here with a wax seal, or a sticker, a wannabe wax seal. And if you see the emblem there, that emblem is for Alarm18. He is on Instagram, and he does book replicas for Harry Potter. So we have Advanced Potion Making, the Draft of Living Death. That may not focus on it. But we get the recipe for the Draft of Living Death, which Harry follows the Half-Blood Prince, or Snape's, directions, and he wins the Vial of Felix Felicis, which comes in very handy later on. But it is all of Snape's notes here. So we see all in the margins and things where he was outdoing Hermione because he was listening to the book pages and not to what the actual book said. And why Snape would leave his potion book lying around for no apparent reason is beyond me, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and wonder on Snape for too long. So this was year 6. Yeah, 6. And then we have the year 7 item, which is a memory vial. Again, pretty cool box. It says, this exquisitely crafted vial bottle will hold your closest memories for many years to come. And when we get into it, there is this glass vial here inside some bubble wrap. It is empty, which is kind of unfortunate. I get the idea, though, that you can put your own memories inside. So you can open it up, just like that, and almost break it. You can fill it with whatever you want to. I'll definitely fill it with something. And you have a choice of a couple of stickers here, it looks like, to put what your memory is onto your memory vial. So overall, it's a cool item. It would probably end up being my favorite item if it had already had something in it. But since it's almost unfinished, I think that this thing is going to win my favorite item. But so that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to look at the cheat sheet because apparently I'm missing something here. I found it. It was hiding under the cheat sheet. So then we have this little guy. We have a a mandrake. That's what this is. It's a mandrake print. It's done by Cherry Wallis herself, and it is a watercolor. It's on a really nice piece of paper. It almost feels like a canvas. So very, very. I mean, it's cute. It looks like a mandrake. It's ugly, but it's cute ugly. I mean, it looks like a mandrake. So it's a very good painting. I am happy with that. I never know which. I've never put any of these prints up. They're just like all hanging out in a box. But I will one day find something to do with all of them. So this is year 2. I thought I was losing my mind. But we will go through each year individually. So year 1, we have the Philosopher's Stone. Year 2, we have the Mandrake print. Year 3, oh gosh, what was your, oh yeah, the Time Turner tea. I think she said in her Christmas box there won't be a tea. I think if you do something different with tea other than just putting it in a brown paper bag and putting a label on it, that it would go over well. I know this is just a Geek Gear thing, but I feel like if you give a usable purpose for the tea, that's always good, versus just a little brown paper bag. And some people love tea, so I mean, I guess it's just a mixed bag. You can't please everyone. And then we have for year 4, we have our 3 pumpkin juice pins. For year 5, oh, it's the Mimbulus Mimbletonia. It was getting away from me there. So for year 5, we have the Mimbulus Mimbletonia. Year 6, we have the Draft of Living Death pages. And year 7, we have the Memory Vial. Favorite thing is going to be the Mimbulus Mimbletonia. Least favorite thing is probably going to be the tea, just because I have so much tea. And this smells very strong. I think I'll drink this as an iced tea, probably. So the Memory Vial, while it is cool and it is exceptionally well made, I still think the Mimbulus Mimbletonia is just overall cooler in my opinion. So I know they have a Christmas box coming out. There are 2 levels to that, the regular one or the Maxima box. So you can get either 7 items or 11 items. I went ahead and bought the Maxima one because I wanted the extra 4 items. But then with that being said, if you're looking for a Christmas box, the Azkabox / Wizarding Trunk has an advent calendar that is out right now, and we have about 20 left to sell. So if you're interested, hop on that, and I will leave some information to that in the description below. But let me know what you thought of this box. What was your favorite item? What was your least favorite item? Did you get the box? Did you like the box? Did you dislike the box? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as we will be giving away this Luna Funko Pop very soon, when we get to 500 subscribers. But that's all I have for today, guys. I'll be unboxing like 9 other boxes in the upcoming days, so we'll see you guys then. Bye.